Hey guys, KangaskKid18 here, back with another installment of shiny speculation for the upcoming Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. Now that all the shinies have been revealed, I'm going back to my old speculation videos and grading myself on how well they match up with the official shinies. So let's get started with one of my favorite Pokemon from these new games, Crabrawler. Back when Crabrawler was first revealed at Pokemon Worlds, I gave it 3 different possible shinies. A blue one with turquoise claws, a reddish one with magenta claws, and a reddish one with red claws. And here's the one we officially got. Same purple as before, but with red claws. Oh well, I'm glad I got the claw color right at least, so I'm gonna give myself a C on this one. Moving on to the first of many Oricorio shinies, we've got Oricorio Baile style. Back then, I thought all the Oricorios would switch colors between each other, so the Baile style would switch colors with Pom-Pom style. Well, it turns out they do switch the colors up, but only within each Oricorio, so the official shiny for Baile style switches its red and black colors, which looks great, and honestly, it's one of my favorite shinies this generation. Then we've got Pom-Pom style, which I thought should turn pink like Powoo style, but instead, it switches its white and yellow colors around, and you know, I think that looks pretty great. Next up is Powoo style, which I thought should turn blue like Sensu style, but instead its pink colors just switch around a little bit. And while it's not bad, it is probably my least favorite of all these Oricorios. Finally, we've got Sensu style, which I thought should turn red like Baile style, but instead it just switches its blue and purple colors around, which I think actually looks pretty great. In any case, I speculated that Oricorio would switch its colors around, and I was right. I just guessed the wrong colors. So for Oricorio shinies, I'm gonna give myself a D. Up next, we've got the Bug Fairy type Pokemon Cutiefly. Now, I had 3 ideas for how you could do a shiny Cutiefly, all requiring a complete hue change. It could be pink, which looks good, or blue, which looks great, but I thought it would look best in a champagne green, and we got a pink Cutiefly, which I guessed correctly, but it's a much lighter pink color than I thought it would be. Still, pink is pink, so I'm gonna give myself a B+ on this one. Next up, we've got Cutiefly's evolution, Ribombee. And like Cutiefly, I thought Ribombee's shiny could go in 3 different directions, either blue, pink, or green. And like Cutiefly's official shiny, Ribombee ended up being a light pink. This time though, I think I got a much closer pink color than before, but I still missed the scarf being red. So on this one, I'm gonna give myself an A-. Moving on, we've got one of my favorite Pokemon from Sun and Moon, Rockruff. I only ever designed one shiny for Rockruff, and I thought that it should turn into a black and white puppy, which I still think looks great. But instead, the Rockruff we got ended up a bluish gray with bright yellow eyes. And I'm not even mad, this Rockruff shiny looks awesome, and it's definitely one of the first shinies I'm gonna hunt for in game. Still, I was way off on this speculation, so I'm gonna give myself an F. Next up, we've got one of Rockruff's 2 evolutionary forms. It's Lycanroc Midday form. For Lycanroc Midday form, I thought it could have gone one of 2 ways. Either darken the brown color but give it orange eyes, or make it purple all over. Instead, we got the same blue-gray shiny that Rockruff got, which again looks awesome, but is way off from what I thought. So yet again, I'm gonna give myself an F. Up next, we've got Rockruff's 2nd evolutionary form, Lycanroc Midnight form. Of the 2 Lycanroc forms, this one is by far my favorite, and I came up with 2 cool shinies for it. I thought it could either turn pink with green eyes, or light blue with slightly different green eyes. Ironically, if Lycanroc Midnight form had kept the same blue as its relatives, I would have knocked this one out of the park. Instead, Lycanroc Midnight form turns a dark blue with magenta eyes. Oh well, at least I guessed that it was blue, but I was so far off that I'm gonna give myself a D. Next up, we've got the minuscule Wishy Washy solo form. I thought this shiny could have gone one of 2 ways. Either turn the back turquoise and give the body a beige shade, or turn the back red and give it orange eyes. And the one we got was same blue back, beige shade, and golden eyes. Kind of a mishmash of the 2 shinies I made, but I am pretty proud that I nearly guessed the eye color exactly, so I'm gonna give myself a C- on this one. Continuing on this theme, we've got Wishy Washy School Form. Borrowing off my previous speculation, I thought Wishy Washy School Form would either turn turquoise or turn red. And what we got was a super saturated blue with golden eye fish. Man, I was way off on this one, so I'm gonna give myself an F. Moving on, we've got a Pokemon I really like. It's Mudbray. Now, when Mudbray was first revealed, I came up with 2 shinies for it. One that was kind of greenish all over, and one that had colors like a piñata. And the one we got was orange, but with a teal mane. I was pretty far off on this one too, but the main color is kind of the same shade as my piñata shiny, so I'm gonna give myself a D on this one. And up next, we've got Mudbray's evolution, Mudsdale. And like Mudbray, I originally gave Mudsdale a kind of greenish shiny, but with bright blue highlights, and I thought it looked pretty good. But like Mudbray, what we got was orange with that same teal mane. This time though, I only made one potential shiny for it, and I was way off, so I'm gonna give myself an F. Next up, we've got one of my favorite new Pokemon from this generation, Fomantis. Now to me, Fomantis and Lurantis were kind of giving off this moonlight vibe to me, so I designed their shinies with this in mind. So here we've got an overall blue shiny with purple leaves and nice yellow eyes. And the one we got was the same green leaves but pale yellow with an olive stripe and green eyes. I'm kind of not even mad, this shiny looks amazing, but again, I was way off, so I'm gonna give myself another F. And finally, we've got Fomantis' evolution, Lurantis. And we've got more of the same. I wanted to make it blue with yellow eyes, and it ended up yellow and olive with green eyes. Again, I love this shiny, but yet again, I was way off, so I'm giving myself one last F. Alright guys, that'll about do it for this installment. We'll have another episode of Shiny Speculation in the near future, but until then guys, as always, we are gonna see you on the next Shiny.